Welcome to the story of Vikings. The Vikings, a seafaring people from Scandinavia, have captured the imagination of generations with their legendary raids, fearless exploration, and rich mythology. Emerging around the late 8th century, the Viking Age lasted until the 11th century, leaving an indelible mark on Europe and beyond. But who were these formidable figures, and what made their stories so extraordinary? The Vikings hailed from the Nordic countries of modern-day Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Living in a rugged landscape of fjords, forests, and icy tundras, they developed a culture deeply tied to the sea. At the heart of Viking society were longhouses, where extended families lived together under a patriarchal system. They were not just warriors, they were also farmers, traders, and skilled artisans. Their society valued loyalty, honor, and bravery, virtues celebrated in their sagas and oral traditions. The Viking Age is often associated with their fearsome raids. In 793 CE, the attack on the monastery of Lindisfarne marked the beginning of their era of conquest. These raids, swift and brutal, spread fear across Europe. Viking longships, capable of navigating both open seas and shallow rivers, allowed them to strike deep into territories like England, Ireland, and France. Their targets were often monasteries, rich in gold and silver, but poorly defended. But Vikings were more than just raiders. Many settled in the lands they attacked, becoming farmers and integrating with local populations. For instance, the Danelaw in England saw Viking settlers leave a lasting cultural imprint, from place names to legal practices. Vikings were also extraordinary explorers. Driven by curiosity and the need for new resources, they ventured far beyond Europe. Eric the Red established settlements in Greenland, while his son Leif Erikson is believed to have reached North America around 1000 CE, nearly 500 years before Columbus. They called this new land Vinland, though their settlements there were short-lived. In the east, Viking traders, known as Varangians, navigated the rivers of Russia to establish trade routes reaching as far as Constantinople and the Middle East. These ventures spread their influence far beyond their Scandinavian homelands. At the heart of Viking culture lay their rich mythology. They worshipped gods like Odin, the wise and all-seeing All-Father, Thor, the thunder-wielding protector, and Freya, the goddess of love and fertility. Valhalla, a majestic hall in Asgard, was believed to be the afterlife for brave warriors who died in battle. These myths were not just stories, they were deeply intertwined with Viking identity and worldview. The idea of Ragnarok, a devastating apocalyptic battle, symbolized their belief in destiny and the recurring cycle of life and death. The Viking Age came to an end in the 11th century for several reasons. The spread of Christianity across Scandinavia diminished the influence of Norse paganism, reshaping their society and curbing their raiding activities. Additionally, the consolidation of European kingdoms led to stronger defenses, making Viking raids less successful. The Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066 is often cited as the end of the Viking Age. King Harald Hardrada's defeat marked the decline of large-scale Viking invasions, though their cultural and genetic legacy endured. The Vikings left an indelible mark on the world. From the discovery of new lands to their contributions to art, shipbuilding, and law, their influence is vast. Today, their mythology inspires literature, films, and TV shows, keeping the spirit of the Vikings alive. The Vikings were much more than fearsome raiders. They were sophisticated and versatile people who demonstrated bravery and a thirst for exploration. Their tale is not merely one of domination, but also of cultural exchange, exploration, and a lasting heritage.